Super Crew repping for USA. We're always pretty busy traveling overseas, doing b-boy competitions.
Let's battle, let's war.
You see how recognized b-boying is overseas and internationally. Hopefully the show will give us a chance to get b-boying recognized in America. Right now we're pretty much representing for the b-boy community in America, and we just want to come correct.
We're just 6 b-boys and we're representing thousands and thousands of b-boys, and that's on our shoulders.
With b-boying, there's a lot of stereotypes that all we do is acrobats, but really people gotta know that what we're doing is dance. We have just as great musicality as all these other urban freestyle dancers, and the only difference is we're dancing on our hands.
When they hit the stage, they prove they belong.
I think you guys just open the door and let everybody see what your culture is about, and I thought it was really, really fun to watch.
This week, they're sticking to their roots with a classic b-boy track.
Let's go to work. We chose Get Up Off of That Thing by James Brown. Yeah. It's one of his funkier songs. So we're gonna incorporate some locking in this routine. Super Crew can definitely bring the funk. It's not gonna be a problem.
That's right. Last week, Super Crew brought down the house.
Y'all just smashed. I ain't got nothing else to say.
But how would they cope with unfamiliar choreography?
Here is your DVD. Pop it in and see what you got.
This week's challenge is very difficult for us. We're doing moves that we've never done before. You know, the only thing that we're familiar with is b-boying.
There's that move. It looks like the funky chicken. It's real loose, real flowy.
One, this funky chicken dance is not really our thing. I don't even really know how the arms are going.
We could be
What the hell was that?
We could do it all.
Oh, that's crumping, man.
That would be dope if we could all do that.
You did.
Alright guys, it's crump time.
Crumping is more based on emotion and feeling and attitude, and it's mad hard.
Dion was having trouble because he was thinking rather than feeling the move.
I have never crumped in my life.
That was ugly, John.
No, I didn't get it right today, but come showtime, it's gonna be on, man.
Last week, Super Crew left the judges split.
There wasn't a lot of dancing.
Breakdancing, that is dancing to us in the breakdance world.
Whose advice will they follow coming into this week's challenge?
Super Crew, here is your challenge.
We fly high, Jimmy. We already fly high, so the challenge for us is how are we gonna fly higher.
One of the first ideas was a dirty dancing idea, because they kind of flew high.
That was whack. Oh. Normally, you know, people can't really fly, so that's kind of hard.
Oh! We tried the bellycopter.
We need to go higher, man.
We're trying to make an airplane right now, but it's really difficult because we actually have to make our legs and the wings, and we have to move from side to side.
We're not sure how many times we're gonna take flight, but we know that we're gonna be flying all over the stage.
What?
Each week, Super Crew has risen to the challenge with their innovative skills. Can they speed up and stay true to their b-boy roots with this week's task?
So far, we've been doing a great job promoting b-boying. For the transition, we should definitely all be on our hands.
We try walking on our hands, hopping on our hands, no hands.
Alright, scratch that one. The transition is definitely going to be harder than we thought.
We tried threading it with our bodies.
Our biggest concern is staying original. During rehearsals, it's complete chaos. It's just not easy what we do.
That didn't work.
Here you go.
What do we got? Black Cat. You guys know Black Cat?
No, I don't know it.
Black Cat's not really a song that we would normally dance to, so we just gotta do us to Janet Jackson.
Everything she does is crazy sharp. We should throw that move right there in our routine.
We chose a section of choreography from one of her videos that was a bit of a signature of Janet's.
Last week's performance, the judges still said that it wasn't choreography.
When people say that we're not doing choreography, it blows our mind because everything we're doing is choreographed.
So this week we're gonna try to do more choreography.
What if we just went boom? Everybody seems to be on the lookout because this week we're doing Janet Super Crew style.
That's it.
Last week, Super Crew found themselves in the bottom 2 for the first time.
I was about to faint. My legs were giving out.
When I found out we were in the bottom, I couldn't stop looking at her flag, which means a lot to me. That flag is not coming down.
Super Crew!
I never want to see that on the ground, you know? I always want to see it on the really high.
Oh, trampoline. You got
You'll be performing as the basketball team, so you B-boys better bring your A game.
So we're gonna be bowling.
So the most obvious thing that we have to use, of course, is the basketballs.
We were trying to hit one beat by bouncing all the balls. It sounded terrible. Oh!
Not only do we want to use the basketballs, but also use a lot of our b-boy moves to hit beats as well.
Woo! We fly high. Everybody knows that. We have to dunk.
Make sure the dunk happens on the clap.
Being in the bottom two is not fun at all. Even if you think that you're flying high and you're in the top, you can be going just like that.
See what you got?
Yes.
Let's take a look.
Oh, we run this.
Finally, we got a b-boy track.
Let me switch up the game.
We're going upside down, guys.
We're going to incorporate a lot of what we do because it fits in the video so well as far as the acrobatics and tricks.
There's a hat trick in the video, and it's actually really simple. The struggle for us is trying to get this hat trick to make it look more exciting. Every move that we do needs to hit hard. We need to get America behind us. We need to blow them away.
Super Crew needs to bring it hard because the last 2 weeks they found themselves in the bottom two.
Super Crew, I am sorry, but you are back in the bottom.
I know all of us wasn't prepared for what happened. It wasn't about the competition anymore. It was about ripping it with my boys, my crew, my family.
We just went out there, we put our heart out.
We're doing the best that we can possibly do on that stage. It's like we're representing all the b-boys in the world, and it's b-boys' time to actually take something that's so big.
We ripped it so hard.
We need votes. We don't ever want to be in the bottom two ever again.
Super Crew, you guys must perform one of your 80s moves with only 4 feet on the floor.
Oh! 80s challenge, guys. Let's do this. Yeah!
Automatically, we knew that that was one of the dances that we wanted to do. Anytime it comes on in the club, you automatically know the Humpty dance. But with 4 feet, it puts a whole completely different spin on it.
How are we going to do this dance with only 4 feet?
We tried to get up on top of each other so that we can get as many feet off the ground as possible, but it's hard because you also have to do the dance while you're in that formation.
This is difficult.
1, 2, 3, go!
There's only 3 crews left. We have to win this.
This is what we were training 8 years for. This moment right here.
If we don't take this serious now, then we could go home.
Super Crew, here is your dance movie scene.
My first impressions of the movie Footloose is wild and crazy.
Let's dance!
That's the move we need to do right there.
A little heel-toe shuffle.
When you see that heel-toe shuffle, you instantly know it's Footloose.
Now we got the legs, let's try to get the arms.
One of the biggest challenges wasn't exactly the step itself, it's just more putting a spin on it and making it work for us.
We can do it one leg.
This is our last chance to get in the top 2, so this show can either make us or break us.
Yo, Africa, that's where it all started.
The Around the World Challenge is really about paying tribute to all these dances that are pretty much the base of what we do today.
Oh man, look at that capoeira. Those kicks are crazy, dude.
Our performance is really going to include all the dances from all those regions, but we wanted to focus in on Latin America because half of us are Latin.
I think we have to go outside the box, you know, and really sell the sexual aspect.
Live in this world right here. It's all in the hips.
I don't know if I got the whole hip motion. Well, hip movements do not come to me naturally. I'm not a sexy guy.
Vex was definitely having a hard time today.
I don't know, guys.
Because apparently he doesn't have any hips.
But you gotta turn.
More hip? Oh,
yeah.
what's that? I'm a bit frustrated because I don't want to hold the guys back.
Yeah, that's it.
You getting better?
No.
We always say, right? Our dance craze has to represent us. It has to represent b-boys.
Stay fly, look fresh, put your S to the chest.
Super Crew!
Really dope to be able to hook up with the music producers and make our own song.
Kind of mapped out something like stay fly, stay fresh, throw the S to your chest, stay fresh, stay fly.
Throw the S to the sky.
It's not only going to be a dance craze, it's going to be about the history of Super Crew. We might even have a #1 hit on our hands.
The S is caught on. Every time we do our shows, everybody's always throwing the S.
We want the dance craze easy for anyone to do.
If we're out there spinning on our heads, throwing up the Super Crew, no one is going to be able to do it.
If Ben can do it right away, then it's easy.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Our final performance, we chose James Brown, Give It Up, Turn It Loose. You always know what you're gonna get when you dance to a James Brown track.
Our first performance was to James Brown, and our last performance is going to be to James Brown. This is the last chance to show the world why we are America's best dance crew.
Yo, this is because we deserve it, yo. We deserve this. There's not even a word to say how much I want this.
We've been a crew for 8 years. A lot of us have quit school, jobs to do this.
I want this so bad for my crew. They've been working so hard all these years. We've all came way too far not to win this. I've been told all my life that I wasn't good enough. Look at me now. I shine. My crew shines.